friends, welcome back. We are talking today about those pesky things that we get from teachers that for CCA kiddos, this appears on the side of our screen, has a blue little circle and has a number next to it. They are emails or web mails. So let's talk a little bit about emails and web mails. And I have a screen up right now, just as plain, simple thing, so that I can write on it as we talk. Okay. Emails are a good way for us to communicate. This is something that's going to be very big for you, whether you are in high school or college, or no matter really what you're doing in life. You have to be able to communicate what's going on. Email really gives us the opportunity to send stuff that's important, but maybe not urgent. Especially in our system, right? Because if it's urgent, we can pick up the phone and call, we can send a chat message, but really this is kind of important, but not extremely urgent. If we have something that's extremely urgent, this is when we want to reach out to our teachers through a chat or through a phone call. That really kind of helps it so that our teachers know exactly what we're thinking and what we're feeling. This would be a chat or a phone call. And it helps us to communicate what's going on. Maybe we have a test coming up and we couldn't find the study guide. So that's something that's not extremely urgent. Maybe you don't need it right now. It could be a chat, but it might be something that you send your teacher an email about to just say, hey, I was looking for this and I couldn't find it. Maybe your teacher is sending out an email, a web mail about an upcoming activity that you're doing in class, or maybe to follow up on something that you guys worked on as a group. It's very important that as you're getting emails and even chat messages, if you're with us here at CCA, that you're responding to those. The reason that it's so important that you're responding to them is because it helps us to know whether or not you're receiving them. So we want to know, are you getting it? Are you getting your emails? Maybe it's not the most important thing right now. You might see that you have 5, 6, maybe 7 emails sitting in there for school. They may not seem like your top priority, but we want to know, are you getting the emails? Is there maybe something that's keeping you from getting them? But it also helps us to know if you're actually reading them too. If we know that you're reading them, we can get information to you a little bit differently. It gives us the chance to have another way to communicate with you if we see that there's a concern, if we see that there's a problem, or if we just want to reach out and check in on you. It really helps us to do that. Okay, so it helps us to know, are you getting it? Are you reading it? And really, how can we help you more? Sometimes technology is not always our friend. If you remember from English class, or if you've seen any of my videos on conflict, you'll know that sometimes we have problems with technology, person versus technology conflict. Sometimes our phones are acting up a little bit, or maybe chat's just not working the same way. So this will let us know that you need something and that we can reach out to you. It's another way of opening a door of communication to help us create the best learning environment for you. I'll tell you, I used to hate getting emails. I have a couple email addresses that are not for CCA. I don't really check them that often, but as an adult, there are some things that come into my email that I really need, but I have to pay attention to. For example, my bills come in through email. I get an email to let me know when the bill for my house is due, electricity, internet, phone, water. All of those all of those bills come through email. There are also employee emails. As you grow up and you start working, Your employer may send you emails to let you know something's going on, to communicate about something that's coming up. Or in my case, I get them all the time because I get them from families talking to me about what's going on and other teachers who want to work together on things. So you'll not only get them as a student in your school, but you'll also get them when your bills are coming in, when your employer is letting you know something, and even job opportunities. There are a lot of places now where you will apply using your email address to something like Indeed or I don't know if Monster is still there, but different job-based companies, they will give you the opportunity to apply. Then they'll send you emails with opportunities that are coming up in your area. It's also how you can learn about community events or political interests. Politics, there we go. And community. My community sends out an email every time there's a concern within the community, like maybe there is a crime that's been happening, maybe there's something else that's going on that we need to know about, and they send out an email to let us know. And let's be honest, how many of you have social media? If you have social media, you have to have an email address. Why? So you can log in safely, so they can track that it's actually you logging in. So when you get an email or you see that there's an email in the system from your teachers, this is the reason that we're looking at those emails. We're letting you know something's going on. We want to see that you're getting that information. We want to know how we can help. We want to remind you of something because it's important, not extremely urgent. It's not dire. We're trying to reach you by phone and by chat in those cases. But as you get older, there are going to be other more important reasons for you to be checking email and getting into the habit now. Things like finding out about your bills, your employment and employers emailing you, job opportunities coming up, and things going on in your community. But we teachers, adults, are not the only ones who can use those communication styles. You guys can too, to reach out to teachers, to reach out to your local representative if you're not happy with something that's going on in your community, and to try to take action that way. So yes, it can be a little annoying sometimes to have to answer emails, but don't just ignore them. They're there for a reason. Make sure that you are replying to those, that you're getting back to people. Part of the big email etiquette is just responding. So hopefully this helps you as you get started to with the school year and looking at all those emails coming in. If you have any questions, please let me know. If not, until next time, see you later.